Timeout.
Thank you, Jeff Beller, or who called that timeout? Was that you?
No, it wasn't me.
Was that Zach?
I think it was Zach. We'll give it to Zach this time.
And I think he called it because he wanted to talk about O'Neill football. Holy jumping balls of ketchup, Batman. They're looking good.
They are looking really good. 3 straight shutouts to start the year with a little bit of a funky 3-5 defense that O'Neill plays. The big thing for O'Neill this year is whether or not they finish. Last year they were 6-3. Finished the year 4-1.
That's how you build a program.
Exactly.
That's what you do. You start out struggling and you get better. That's what they've done.
Exactly.
How far will they go this year?
I really think they'll be undefeated going into the game against Norfolk Catholic here at the end of September.
Where's that one at?
That one, I believe, will be here in Norfolk.
Ooh, so that will be live streamed on NorfolkDailyNews.com?
I believe so.
Woo! Hear that? You better watch it. You should time me out because I lost control. Hey, let's stick with Class C1 because O'Neill's having a great year. 2 teams that are, I wouldn't say they're having bad years because it's early, but when's the last time that Pierce, Norfolk Catholic, were both below 500 at this point in the year?
First time in the modern playoff era would be a safe assumption. The last time both of these teams struggled this much was 1995, which, if you recall, I believe was the year that O.J. Simpson got acquitted. So it's been a long time ago.
There was a lot of other stuff that happened in 1995. I want to talk about it. You keep talking about Pierce and Norfolk Catholic or any other football games you want. Let's talk about Class C2 and the depth of talent in the area in Class C2. While you do that, I'm going to sing some songs from 1995 quietly.
Really, in Class C2, a lot of depth. You got Battle Creek, who had a big win against Central City. They were up 28-8 at halftime against Central City. On the road, that's a really good win for Andrew Carlson's team. You also have Crofton and Oakland Craig, and that was a real close game.
Time out. One place where you'll get a good win and where it's easy to get a gauge is A to Z Vac, and so let's hear from Justin.
Here at A to Z Vac, and so we sell and service all makes and models of vacuum cleaners and sewing machines. We have the largest in-store inventory for vacuum and sewing parts. We'd like to thank you for doing business with us, Northeast Nebraska.
Quick, I want to talk about one volleyball team, Hardington Cedar Catholic. They had a great match with Crofton last week, went 5 sets where they actually had to rally from a 24-17 deficit just to force a 4th set. Then they ended up losing in 5 sets, but since then they've won 5 in a row. They beat Lutheran High Northeast at last week's Wakefield tournament. They'll face Lutheran High Northeast again this week in a very large match.
How large?
This big.
Are we sure it's only that big?
This big.
Okay, we get the point.
And wrap it up.
I'm Nick.
I'm
He's
Tom.
Tom.
I am Tom. This has been Time Out.